everyone, I'm Kelly from The Phenomenal. Today I have my special guest with me. His name is Sebastian.
Hello, I'm Sebastian Tan from Vlux Lighting. I'm the co-founder of the Vlux Lighting. We were founded in 1998.
So what do you do normally?
My role in the company is more on sourcing worldwide for the best value product to present to the customer for their residential. The best of the East and the West.
Oh, okay. So today we are actually talking about lightings. But what do you have in lightings is that there's general light and there's also nowadays most popular light that is we call smart lighting. So Sebastian, what is smart lighting?
Well, smart lighting is a very simple words. So there's along the years there's a lot of smart lighting available in the market. Until last year I found a very good from smart lighting from UK. Is using Bluetooth. So there's nothing to do with Wi-Fi or data now, and then no rewiring or switches issue. So with your current house, if you want to turn to smart, you just change the bulb or the fitting, that's all.
Okay, you based on no wiring, that means my house will not be dusty, and also even my old house, I can also use it.
Smart lighting is words that in the market is very complicated. When you talk about home automations, my smart lighting, what I'm sourcing for must be something that is smart, but done simple. Simple in the term that means if customer current house they want to do any changes to it turn to smart, you just have to change the fitting. You don't do rewiring or the switches, so you will save a lot of costs even for new house. A lot of smart lighting in the market that you have to change the switches, you have to do with the gateway. For mine, it's just a Bluetooth mess.
Oh, okay. That means my old house or new house also can be done easily.
Exactly.
So it's hassle-free, I would say.
Minimum cost.
What does minimum cost means?
That means what we are carrying the product is from Arola, it's a UK brand. Okay, and then it is a brand that is very affordable. For example, we say for example a HDB 4-room flat. Okay, usually a good lighting solution you spend about standard one maybe about 1,200 or 2,300. But with our smart lighting, maybe you can add another 20 or 30% more. You can have a very good ambience and lifestyle dimming system or even color change.
So based on my understanding, last time I know the olden days they have to go Amazon to buy those faceplate, then they have to drill and call electrician to change all the wiring. Exactly. So for yours, there's nothing need to be done like that.
Exactly, nothing. You just download the app, and then you just control from the smartphone, or even we have a remote control. It's very affordable. That's all. It's direct. No, you will not have any single point of failure. So
it's a more solution for lazy people like me lah. Can use anytime, anywhere.
It's more about very convenient, very lifestyle. That's why I say very affordable. And then moreover, our smart lighting we give us 3 years on-site warranty. And then we also set up a team to do setup for you.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of smart lighting available in the market that they don't provide this after-sales service, which I think is important.
So your 3 years warranty, that means I give you a call, Vlux Lighting will go down directly.
Exactly, no question asked.
Okay. So roughly after 3 years?
So after 3 years, you can always extend another 2 years. You pay only $88, regardless the house small or big, a single address. You just pay $88, we will go down and service for you. The extended warranty for every 2 years is $88. Okay. We will include labor and transport. We only charge you for whatever parts that need to be replaced and add a 20% discount.
Oh, okay. So that means after first 3 years, then second year I purchase. Then another 2 years I can still purchase.
You can continue extend every 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So usually our current customer that is purchasing for us, they are extending until today.
So why do you all want to do extend and extend?
No, it's actually because LED is a kind of product in lighting that owner is very difficult to do their own changes about because they don't have an industrial standard for LED. So a lot of people they buy from Malaysia or buy from Taobao or buy from online. So a lot of them is all built in, so you can't just change the driver or change the LED by yourself. That's why we think this is a very good program to return to the customer.
Oh, okay. So if I buy from Taobao or other place, I can also get from you the warranty?
No, sorry, we can't. Because the problem is that, not saying we don't want to do it, but we don't know what kind of products. But whatever, when we give the warranty, we must be honest to our customer. You see, that's why we are different from other players.
So I would say from buying lights from Vlux Lighting, I will have a hassle-free throughout the years. So long I wanted to extend, I can have it anytime.
Exactly. Peace of mind is very important. But LED technology has come in. The LED technology has been changing every month. So it's very difficult for owner to follow up by themselves.
Okay. So for smart lighting, is there anything that we need to take care of, or anything that we need to make note before we have the smart lighting?
It's only you just let us know what is your lifestyle, your preference. Because my smart lighting system, it can be customized to very personal lifestyle.
Just now you were saying music. What does the music do?
Music, for example, if you got Spotify or iTunes Music or play music in your store, you can just connect to a Bluetooth speaker. Then you can play with the music. Then the light will follow the rhythm of the music with the color change, things like that.
So with color change some more.
Yeah,
that means
exactly.
I can have different mood light.
Exactly. Then our smart system, you can create different kind of scenes, and also you can do scheduling, and then you also can do it with motion sensor or accessory add in motion sensor. And now the important thing is we talk about lighting, we talk about wellness. Okay?
Wellness, okay.
Our wellness, we come in, we talk about circadian lighting. What is circadian lighting? It's a very big word.
Yeah.
Okay, circadian lighting is something like human being need sunlight.
Photosynthesis, like the plant.
Exactly, you need even human being need sunlight because majority we live in the urban city. 70%, 80% we are staying indoor. Okay, indoor alone, natural sunlight is not good enough for our body.
Okay, no vitamin D lah.
Exactly. So that's why within my smart system, there's a light called tunable white.
Okay.
2007 to 5000 Kelvin. So we in my smart lighting we can offer this indoor. Follow the timing of the day. Temperature. Then the color temperature follow from sunrise to sunset.
So it's automatic.
Automatic, yeah, with the controller as well. So my smart system is complete with this solution.
Oh, so
and the most important is affordable.
So for your smart lighting.
Sorry to interrupt. Okay, for the smart lighting, the circadian lighting, currently the commercial project that is using smart lighting is the Jewel.
Jewel. You mean our Jewel?
Our Jewel, Changi Jewel.
Oh, okay.
The whole general lights in the Jewel, if your human being, you all don't notice. But when you go inside different timing, the color temperature for the light is differently.
Oh, okay. So it's from your side, all the lighting?
No, it's not. It's by a Korean brand. It's
but
very
the same technology.
The same technology. But that one for Changi Airport alone, I think they use about 800 fitting. Each of fitting is cost about maybe $6-7. Well, my skin lighting is very affordable. It's a price range between $50 to $100.
So I can bring Jewel back to my home lah, I would say.
You see, bring the right indoor sunlight to your home.
Okay.
And then especially if more and more people used to work from home.
Yes, now. Yes.
So indoor lights is very important. Even daylight, you also need to turn on your lights with circadian lighting.
Okay. So it's only an additional device add on with the smart lighting.
Controller, that's all. It's a controller one controller you can control the whole house of circadian lighting.
Oh, okay. But I must link with the smart lighting itself.
Exactly, because it's in line. It's the same apps.
Okay.
So you don't do any control. It's all preset. Once you put in the circadian human, we call it human-centric controller. You just place it, and then it's also wireless. So whatever in your house that is circadian lighting, tunable white, it's all can be controlled.
So it's more better for my eyesight, I would say.
Everything. That's why they call it the 5-element wellness. One 5 element is what building material, lighting, water, air. So lighting is one of them.
That's good. At least there's a new products for us to stay indoor while we are working from home now.
Exactly.
Because working from home now is it's an essential needs already.
Exactly.
So it's actually good for our eyesight and good for lazy people. Don't need to sit. You can sit down and use your apps to on off the light and also to do everything you want. No need to get up and actually switch off the tap.
Exactly. It's also very convenient for older people. Older people, when every time they want to go to toilets, they have to get up and on the lights. Well, with this smart lighting, you can just from the website or from the controller, you just on it for them, or you can set the schedule or the motion sensor. When you get up, okay, there's a light on at 50% or 30%, then you can go to the bathroom. All this, so it's also a safety lah. and also user friendly.
Okay, we have been talking so much already with the smart lighting. Why don't we see some demo on what's the things about smart lighting?
Okay, can maybe I lead you to
So Sebastian, where are we now?
Okay, today I want to show you is our smart lighting showroom.
Experience center?
Exactly, we want the customer to have a feel how your house look like if using our smart system and how simple
Is it to use?
it will be. Exactly. Okay.
So I can experience the mood light,
Exactly. So
the different music also.
Okay, so firstly you just need to download the app.
Okay.
Then the app is free.
Okay.
So once you download the app, you can just log it in. Okay. Then whatever that is smart, where the switch is turned on, they will auto read all the lightings.
So it's automatic program inside.
Exactly. So from there we can customize for you to your
Different area.
different ambient, different color temperature, different kind of brightness.
So I can group, example, one living room, one set, then bedroom, one set.
Exactly. Area, you can go area by area or individually. One thing why it's so good about this smart lighting system, usually if in the living room you talk about you're going to put 8 downlights. Usually if you want to group into different switches, they have to spend a lot for wirings.
Yes.
So for my this system, just a single switch with 8 lighting points.
Okay.
In my apps you can control individually or group it.
So that's why called smart.
It's called smart in a way, smart and simple, and it's also save a lot of costs.
Yeah, okay.
For labor cost, for wiring cost. Okay, so you can control either light as area or all or individual. So so then you can create different kind of scenes. Okay, we talk about
What does the scene do?
The scene, that means you can go into a scene that you want it to be a lifestyle scene. Like for example, if you want to watch TV, you don't have to get up and go to the switch and on to the kind of ambience that is suitable for watching.
That means I can have different tone of the light. Because the switch is only on off ma.
Exactly.
So this one I can have different tone.
Different tone, different color temperature, and also different brightness. And the different kind of lights that you want to on in the area. Maybe I'll do some example for you.
So
to
it's
see.
also a mood thing.
Exactly. Mood, tea party things, or working things like or reading things.
So Sebastian, show me how to use the app.
Okay, for our apps, you can go into the scene. Then each area you can create 16 different kind of scene.
16 different kind of scene.
For one area.
Okay.
So for example, if you in the living room you want to watch TV, so we can schedule the scene for you just by press of a button.
TV. Okay.
Okay. For example, you want to play music. Okay, you just go to your party scene. Okay, then you go to lights. Okay, then you just tap on any icon that's turned on. Okay, for example, you go to this page and you go to music. You select music. So whatever music you have in your smart device, you can just play.
Is it compatible to Android and also iOS?
Yes, it's compatible. iOS and Android is both are compatible. Okay.
So it looks like it follow the rhythm of the music.
Exactly.
So it actually make my whole mood become better because of the lighting effect.
Exactly. And then the most important, in the past without this technology, no matter how much money you want to spend, you can't do it.
I must buy a disco light to have
Disco
this.
light, yes, exactly. Or a very expensive home theater system. Okay, so I'm bringing this system to make it affordable to every household.
So the smart lighting do together with the LED strip also. It also can be done.
Exactly.
Okay.
So with the same strip, we can put it as a normal reading light. That's why our LED strip chip is a 5-color chip. Beside the RGB color, you can have day to warm.
Day to warm. Okay.
For example, you can do it such a way.
So Sebastian, I did not need to buy only white color LED strip or warm color LED strip.
Yes, you don't need, because now the smart system, the strip itself is with 5 color, from RGB to warm to day.
So this smart system I can change manually.
Exactly, you can control by yourself. Either you can go to custom, for example, the same strip light. From play music, the same strip light. You go to custom light, then you go to light, and you just click any of the icon that's turned on one. You just click on it. You can change the color temperature.
That's nice.
Okay, then you can even dim down. Then beside that, for example, if you don't want all the lights to be on at the same time, you can go to individual, and then you can off any of the strip light. You can leave it the minimum to turn on.
Oh, okay.
You see, or you can go to area. Because this area is a big area, so once you click on any of it, everything is turned on.
Ah, okay, the whole area.
Exactly. Or you can go to everything is light off from the house.
So by one click.
By one click on the button, and then even you can go to individually and control individual lights.
So now the husband and the wife, they always quarrel because one person want warm light, one person want white light.
Exactly.
Then one person want to on this living room, don't want to go, so ask the husband to go.
Exactly,
so everything is just within your smart control.
Exactly.
Everything is
very convenient. Yes, exactly.
Okay. So you also reduce the fight of who is going to on off the light.
Exactly. Usually husband and wife, when the husband want to go to bed, say, you going off, I going off. So now no need, just from the button
use your
itself.
handphone to on
exactly. Or you can use our wireless remote control.
Oh, it can be remote control also.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So example is good for if at home there's granny who don't have smartphone, then he can actually use this to control.
Exactly.
So she
also
will not be left out also.
Also for young children, then you can do quick control. Treat as a master switch to off it.
Okay.
At the same time, or turn on at any scene.
So example, there's 5 people in the house. All 5 have the same app. Does it stop everybody from whoever is to control, or all can control together?
For example, if you got 5 person control at the same time, minimum you must have 6 smart lighting items. So 5 people can control at the same time with different lights. It's just like in traditional way, when there's a switch, 5 person cannot control one switch. it's the same technology, only they bring it become modular and wireless.
Oh, okay. So actually having Wi-Fi is better because this is using Bluetooth, right?
Bluetooth means.
Sorry, because most of them will think about Wi-Fi. Everything is Wi-Fi. So this is better, which is like Bluetooth.
Yes.
Because Bluetooth won't break down.
Yeah, exactly. And then no single point of failure, and you will not be you will not be hacked.
That's very important nowadays.
Exactly.
So Bluetooth wise, once I step in front of my house, I can start to use already.
Exactly. Or even though if you are out of the house, you can schedule it. Now after when we launched this for about almost a year, we got a lot of customer feedback. They treat my smart lighting schedule as a alarm clock.
Okay.
Then they schedule it from mornings every 5 minutes. They change the light color, temperature, and the brightness.
So to wake them up.
Wake the children up.
Okay.
Usually when you wake up at morning 6 o'clock, you turn on the switch, it becomes too bright.
Yes.
It's not so good, it's very damaging for the eyes.
Okay.
So they will slowly automatically turn on from 5% to 80%.
That's a very smart parents.
Exactly. And then also it's from customer feedback, which we didn't know. So customer give us this valuable
after
feedback.
The trial and error.
Exactly. So for example, if you go to use alarm clock, the alarm clock the whole house of people can hear.
So only the children's room.
Exactly. Whoever that need to wake up at a certain timing, so they schedule it. And then we got some customer where they stay in a big house like rented one, where the whole family travel, they don't want the house to be totally darkness in the night.
For security reason.
They will preset different area, different timing, different color brightness or lighting brightness, or color temperature for kitchen, staircase, things like that for security purpose.
Okay, that's also very good. So that people will not notice that they're going for traveling for too far.
Exactly. Okay, now I bring you to another showroom that we set up is for bedroom experience with smart lighting.
Oh, just now we were talking about the children waking up the lights. So this is a good area to show how do I do the lighting.
Okay, this is a master bedroom that we have created, a smart lighting concept. Okay, you can create a different kind of ambience again, different kind of scenes, color temperature, and with one switch alone, you just turn it on permanently. Then individual area of light it can be controlled by one touch on the screen. Okay, a welcome scene. Okay, cozy scene. Okay, a very bright scene where you want to do study or things like that. Or very soft romantic scene.
Oh, I can also have the RGB LED strip lighting also.
Exactly. Then again, if you don't want to use a handphone, you can use a handheld remote control wireless. Okay. Okay, you can whatever scenes inside you can just play with toggle with your handphone, that's all.
Actually quite convenient.
Exactly.
I think nobody will reject this system, by the way.
So far, out of 10 customers we present to them, 8 will accept it. It's only how deep they want to invest.
How smart they want.
Exactly. What kind of lifestyle they require, they prefer. Okay, always I share with customer. In the past, without this smart lighting, even you spend a lot of money, you can't get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Now you spend the minimum, but you get the maximum enjoyment.
I still remember last time we want to have mood light, right? We have to buy another device. Then we connect the device to change the mood light.
Yeah,
but this one is everything is inside one apps, inside one control.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite smart in a way that you can save cost. Second is convenient to use. Third is that you can enjoy every moment.
Exactly. Besides master bedroom, we also do a demo for a bathroom.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
About lifestyle, now a lot of customers, they invest a lot in bathroom also.
Yeah, because they spend quite a while in the bathroom, like maybe 1 hour.
Yeah. So example, bathroom, if you want to do makeup, a warm white is not the best color to see under natural light. So with my smart lighting, you can do a makeup.
White light.
Yeah, cool white. So the color become original whether you stay indoor or outdoor. Okay. Then we also have a motion sensor.
What does motion sensor do?
So motion sensor, for example, sometimes in the bathroom in the night, you don't want it to be too bright. So you create the color brightness you want, the color temperature you want at 30%. So in the night time when you want to wake up to go to the toilet, you don't need the light to be full blast.
So I don't need to walk all the way and search the light like that.
Exactly, the switch performance on. Our motion sensor, you can select the lighting to be on at 5 seconds to 59 minutes.
So I can actually have the timing set.
Exactly, the timing set for you when you just motion sensor when you walk in, the light will brighten up. Exactly. So once you leave, the light will off it or dim down. It's all up to
what I set inside.
Exactly. So you just on the switch permanently, then you schedule it at the timing that from nighttime 11 to morning 6 o'clock. If you want to go to the toilet, you wake up, you open the toilet door, the light will be
automatic
on to the kind of brightness that you want. But usually when you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, you don't want the light to be too bright because you will be damaging your eyes. So usually customers will set it at maybe 10 or 20% brightness. Enough for them to do small business.
Okay, so it's more convenient actually.
Exactly.
So if I on like that, does it waste a lot of electricity?
No, because it's all on standby mode. Unless you use it. Then also our motion sensor is wireless. Wireless means you just need to have a live point, that's all. Then you don't have to connect to all the lightings. They will read by itself. That's how smart and simple it is.
Actually, most of the people will think, LED is it expensive compared. When we explain, right, we always tell people say it's not, it's energy saving. But there's owner also keep asking, are you sure it's energy saving? How much energy saving can you compare to the normal fluorescent lights that we are looking at?
LED is definitely save about 50% and above compared to in the olden day. We don't talk about fluorescent. We talk about the closest before LED is energy saving PLC.
The bulb by itself.
As a bulb or PLC or this, all those are considered as energy saving in that generations. But this time around, the revolution for lighting LED is really save a lot of electricity. Example, my house alone from PLC, I convert to LED. My electrical bill on lighting alone, easily I save more than 50 to 60%.
Oh, that's a lot. Almost half?
Yes. Yeah. And also the lifespan of LED is much more last longer compared to PLC.
Okay. Longer in how many times? Like?
I think LED, you take a good quality one, it can last you easily about 30 to 50,000 hours. So you talk about maybe 10 years. Only the wear and tear is the driver that you need to replace. It depends on your daily usage.
Okay. So most people will say the driver. So how the driver can we change ourselves, layman change ourselves, or is it us?
It's difficult because when LED application into lighting, it become there is no main player become dominant the market like in the past, Philips.
You just turn the bulb.
You have to use their balas or you have to use their tube. But once LED is developed into lighting, any Tom, Dick and Harry from the west to the east of lighting manufacturer, they can just engine their own light. That's why it's very difficult for owner
to
to
change.
change themselves.
But it's easy to replace. I mean, if I buy from any of the lighting shop, is it easy to buy, or I want go to specific, like if I go purchase from you, I must come back all the way. Maybe I stay in Jurong, I need to come back all the way here to purchase.
That's why our warranty come in. Okay, our warranty on site come in. And also, if you want to talk about can owner change themselves, I would think for lighting in LED, you can change yourself, but only a very small percentage. That means you narrow yourself to buy the LED feature that is in E27 bulb or in MR16 or GU10, which currently the design is very limited. Because the new design, the new technology for lighting is all built in LED. So it becomes very difficult for owner to change themselves.
Okay.
So a reliable supplier is very, very important. Okay?
Okay, definitely. So this where wherever issue, I just call Vlux Lighting.
Exactly. That's why we are
It's an on-site warranty, right?
On-site warranty without question. Last 3 years, everything, labor, transport, material is all free. After 3 years, you can extend every 2 years. So
okay.
every 2 years, you pay for $88, no limit. We for the extended warranty, every 2 years we cover labor and transport. Even for one light, as long as your light doesn't light up, please call us. We want customer to experience.
What's your operating hours?
Okay, for example, for residential, for Monday to Saturday, we do, for HDB is from 9 to 6 o'clock. Or for private condominium, because of the condo, we are not allowed to do on Saturday, so we do Monday to Friday. But during the high season like Christmas or Chinese New Year, we even extend our service to night time, even 8 or 9 o'clock.
So that people can call in.
Exactly, or during Chinese New Year time.
You know, people always have this issue when they call hotline. The hotline is never answered. So what about your number?
No, ours there's a hotline, but all our customer, they got our sales personnel direct line.
So one-to-one.
Their mobile phone.
Okay.
And then they also use a lot of ID for their house, so their ID will sometimes call on their behalf.
Okay.
And all our service staff, we ask for more than 10 years, so no concern at all.
Okay, come, let's go and choose some lighting for my house.
Okay, let's go. Thank you.